Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm back. It's Jamil for some more F1 2018 online. Today, we're at the United States Grand Prix, the home track. Even though I don't live nowhere near this track, Georgia and Texas are not that close, but nonetheless, we're on the grid for the United States Grand Prix. We're in the Force India, or better known as Racing Point Sport Pace of this year. But whatever, 5 red lights. We are out. We get a average start there. Kind of dull on the revs a little bit. But if we go here, turn one, hit the back of the Salva, spin him around. The Red Bull completely blocks us off, and he's just putting us into gravel because that's what you do on the first fucking lap of the race. So we come off in P10 of 11 here. So we gotta make us a recovery. We gotta do a little last to first. We're gonna try to win this race. So we get past the Red Bull, pretty clean pass. No, actually, the pass is not done. He's still there on our outside, and he gets the move done. And we come off. I love this first sector at this track. That says, oh shit, at the end. Ferrari spin around. We have a Mercedes spin around. We have the Red Bull going defensive. I'm gonna try to do a lunge. I hit the side of him. There's a little tap to the side, but we're still going down the straightaway, and he absolutely cleans us off for one little hit. I don't quite understand that, but you know, I guess he thought I was trying to intentionally wreck him, which I wasn't. I just got a little bit late on the brakes, which I tend to do a lot, but nonetheless, we're moving on. So here we go. We're still in P8 here, so we passed everybody who's been spun around. We got another car off the track. That's a Ferrari. Please don't come back down into me. He doesn't. And we have the Toro Rosso and a Red Bull doing a clean ass switchback. That's I love making a move in that corner. Like everything about this track I like. It's not because it's the US Grand Prix is my home track. I just absolutely like this track. Even though I kind of prefer the Indianapolis Grand Prix track. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to the race. As Toro Rosso comes in front of us. I think a little bit of net code there. I don't think I clipped him, but hey, that's how it is. So on lap 2 here, we get past Toro Rosso. We're going after the Red Bull, the one that cleaned us off the track. He gets a little oversteer coming out of the first corner. We're going to try to maximize his essence as much as possible. Kind of glad that strict corner cutting rules aren't on because we would all have penalties up the fucking wazoo that happened. But we made up a lot of time going through the first sector. We are on his rear gearbox, ready to pounce. Got a little bit of oversteer coming out of that corner, but not too much to really hinder us. So he goes a little bit wide. You make the corner a little bit. We kind of went a little bit wide. We didn't really clip the apex there. So we try to get into a slipstream. We have no DRS. I'm going to kick it up into high ERS. I feel like that's more effective than kicking it into rich mix. So we're going to try to move on the outside of this hairpin. He defends it well. He goes off the track a little bit, but good defensive. We make contact. A little bit avoidable. So a little switchback. I'm going to make the move. Like Toro Rosso make the move, but I went in a little bit too deep. And there goes the Red Bull back. Pretty good racing, all things considered. You know, and yeah, he did clean me off the first lap, but as we get stuck in the dirty air right there, can't really get a move done. He did clean me off the first lap. I really didn't appreciate that, but you know, it's pretty good racing. You know, like we're not getting taken out like we were in those last couple of videos. That was kind of ridiculous, but here we go. On lap number 3 now. DRS is enabled. We're gonna try to hunt him back down. Try to stay in the DRS range of him. Flip a good apex right there. And try to go through these S's. Yeah, I get a little bit wide there, a little bit over the curve. Kind of glad no strict corner cut rules are on. And we're catching him a little bit. He had a better S than he had the last time. Trying to get a good run by cutting that last part a little bit. But I think we still are in DRS range to hunt down the Red Bull. And he goes wide again, going into that hairpin. So I guess a good run because we actually went around the corner. He's going all the way defensive, going all the way to the left side of the track, into the dirty part. His tires are going to be completely shot going down to this hairpin. But here we go. We're going over 200 miles per hour onto the brakes. I overshoot the corner. I'm on the Texas flag. I keep it in the throttle though. Because no harm, no foul. I didn't get a penalty. I'm going to get away with what I get away with. Red Bull still blocks. I'm still trying to make the move down the inside. We get another warning for avoidable contact, I think. And we get past the Red Bull. So after working, oh shit, there's a Mercedes spun around. So that is P3 for us. So after working hard for about 2.5 laps, trying to get past this Red Bull, I finally get past him. But he's still right here in our track, so he's gonna get a big DRS range. I don't really cover the dive bomb, and here he comes, right beside us. Kind of puts us off track a little bit. Kind of got some oversteer on the paint, and he takes back P3. So that was on me. I should have defended a lot better going to that corner. Should have been all the way to the left, but it's whatever. We tried a little switch back through the S's, a little bit of a cheeky move on the paint, but we get it back. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. I think he hit the brakes trying not to spin out his car, but fair to him. He's gonna try another dive bomb going into this hairpin. He overshoots it, makes me overshoot it, and he gets back into P3. But we are right on his gearbox. We're gonna have DRS. Oh, he has DRS. So I don't know how that worked out. I guess he was in front of me. And the thing hit. I cut a little bit of a corner cut there. Glad the rules kind of off guard. It was kind of a casual race, not a serious race. Great defending by him. I think he knew the dive bomb was coming. Well, I must try it one more time on the brakes. Got the move done. He's still side by side with us. And we got the move done. And now we're going to try to pull away. Try to get him out of our DRS range, because if he's still in our DRS range going up to the hill, we're going to be in trouble, because he's going to go for the typical Ricardo-esque dive bomb, which I do all the time. But hey, this is your final lap. It's a move, you know? So here we go on the lap 5, last lap of the race. I go defensive. I see him coming. He goes to the outside. Ooh, I kind of hit the brakes a little bit too much after he slipped in the first gear right there. That's exactly not what you want to do. So he's right on us going through the S's here. Have a good move. So I don't really see him in my mirror all that much. And then right here, we get cleaned out. Just great. Just when you thought this was going to be an actual clean racing F1 2018 video, we get cleaned out. He went across the paint just to wreck us. Which, at the time of like recording this video, I didn't know he wrecked me. At first, I thought I just went wide and came back into him, but nah, we got taken out, and he's in P3. Yeah, that's that. That's the end of our race. P4. I just, I don't understand. We raced clean for, not really lap 1, because lap 1 he kind of fucking brushed me off, and I should have known from then that the guy in the Red Bull wasn't gonna race me clean. But I mean, second, third, and fourth lap we had some great racing, because this United States Grand Prix track lends itself to like great switchbacks and great racing. But in the end, there's no fairness in F1 2018, as you guys know, and we get cleaned out. And we're going to come around and finish P4 out of 8 competitors. Got a lot of guys retired. Just a shame, man. I was actually having a lot of fun during this race, man. I thought, I was going to send them a GG after this. Like, good racing, but not anymore. So we come across the line, P4. I'm mad. But, hey, just live next year, race another day. Now, here we are for the Japanese Grand Prix. Alright, guys, we're just sitting onto the grid. Quick edit there. I'm sorry about that. But we're sitting on the grid for the Japanese Grand Prix, a wet race. We qualified P3. We had one side qualifying before this race. So, without further ado, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights are a little bit long. Okay, now we're out. And McLaren absolutely jumps to start. So does the Renault. So does somebody else. So does the Toro Rosso. And me, my dumbass, playing by the rules. Didn't go anywhere. But we have, oh my god. He hit the back of the Renault. He's spinning. He's off. We get a warning for that for some reason. And it's absolutely chaos at the beginning of this race. We get into the Toro Rosso. We get into the grass. And we loop it around. So from P3 all the way to P13. And now we get hit by a Williams. and we get a 3-second time penalty. Come on, Codemasters. You guys gotta fix that. You guys, you guys have to fix that, man. Like that dude, he hit me. I was the car that wasn't moving. But whatever. I digress. We missed a spinning Salva right there, and a spinning Haas. So, you know, if you're on the wheel on a, you know, a wet race online, you automatically kind of have an advantage over the guys on the pad, which the pad is kind of closed up in the past couple of years because I was pretty good on the pad on the last game doing the wet. But I feel like still having the wheel and feeling the track and feeling the track and using like the pedal with the tires, it's just better, you know. So here we are, moving on to second sector, trying to catch up to 3 cars here. We're going a little bit wide through Spoon Corner. No penalty, no foul, so we keep it going. The bad thing about Japan in the wet is when you're behind somebody, you absolutely cannot see anything. Like, honestly, I don't even know what the hell's going on in front of me. And then we have a yellow flag in the second sector. There's a car off. There's another car off. We're behind a Ferrari, behind a Mercedes. I think Mercedes just went off. So we're stuck behind a Ferrari. We go a little bit too deep into this corner. Cut the chicane. Kind of Max Verstappen-esque of this year's Japanese Grand Prix. That's a lap completed at 1. So after losing all the positions, we come back and we are P4. So effectively, I've only lost 1 spot after 1 lap, but we lost hella time to the leaders. Yes, I go a little bit wide, run the karting line a little bit going to turn 1. But yeah, Japan is like, this track is so fun in the wet. It's one of those tracks like Brazil, where like in Silverstone, where like because of the kind of wide-esque of the corners, you can really make up a lot of time depending on what line you take in the corners. Actually, we're going to have a lot of time on this Ferrari, just slide in the car, get onto the grass, lose a little bit of time there, kind of catching a lot of oversteer coming out of the S's, and seeing track limits. So, yeah, I don't know. The penalty system in this game is just off the wall a little bit, but I digress. Here we are, coming back, go a little bit too deep. We're onto the grass, going into the hairpin, trying to catch this Ferrari in front of us. Slide in the car, doing a little bit of Suzuka drift, no Tokyo drift, doing a Suzuka drift. Let's try to catch Ferrari through Spoon Corner, a little bit drifting there. I'm just absolutely searching for grip right now. Like, I think we're on the full wets. So we go full throttle through 130R. Me and Ferrari are battling. The Ferrari's off. I'm sliding. And that instant, I don't know what happened. I was sliding. He was sliding. He was going like extremely slow, to be honest with you. And I don't know why he went so slow through 130R. You know, it's all about 130R. Well, not anymore in the dry, but in the wet, it's all about confidence. And whoever has the most confidence going in the corner is usually going to prevail. And that was us that time. I don't know what really happened to him, but you watched this video. Sorry, dude. I mean to wreck you. As we're catching up to a Mercedes now. I think that's the guy in front of us. We're going to try to go around his outside. Trying to go to get in the grass. You never know. Here in online racing, people do not give you enough room. And there we are, P2. Now right behind our teammate who is like way out front, because I think he was the only one to not get caught up in a crash that first lap. So GG for him. Or he's probably like the only one not using no assist. He's probably like extremely fast in these conditions. Yeah, yellow flag next sector as I get into the grass, go into this corner, kind of overshoot that, and oh my god, that Renault was a stop in the middle of the road. And we're side by side with the Mercedes. He gives it up. He was right there. That was the kind of vulnerable position. I'm in the grass, shaking the car. There he goes. He flies past me as we're going to Spoon Corner. Got hella oversteer. Oh my, and we're both drifting. And he's off into the Rolex sign. Comes back onto the track. And that's P2 again. This was a good lobby. We actually had a lot of good racing in this lobby. A lot of crazy racing, but, you know, good racing for, you know, video. So here we go, we're gonna carry as much speed as we can through 130R. So is the Mercedes. He's still on the back of us a little bit. The brakes. Oh, you know, second gear. Mercedes, oh, tries to, I think locked his brakes on that corner because he almost careened straight into the back of us. That would have been bad. Oh my gosh, we get a fucking so much oversteer coming out of that corner. Like I was like really like after this race, my arms were fucking tired. Like it wasn't no joke. I was so tired of this race because Suzuka already works you out in the drive, you know, with the S's and the really fast corners. But and the wet is absolutely a different story. As we have a Mercedes spinning in front of me, he doesn't ghost. We're onto the brakes. Thank God I got past him because I don't know. I probably would have been pissed. I probably would like rage quit out of the race.
Okay, clear.
If I would have hit him. As we skip on to lap number 5 here, nothing really happened for the rest of the race. Everybody actually kind of calmed down for the rest of the race, and we really weren't getting challenged from behind by anybody. So it's a comfortable P1 for the guy who finished first, because I tried all lap 4 after that guy spun in lap 5 to try to catch him, but I really couldn't catch him back. So we come around, come to the last 2 corners. That's the end of this Grand Prix. We are going to finish second. If you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, please like and subscribe. For my next online video, I'm going to try to do live commentary. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.